It's Sunday morning. I just finished my devotion. The family and I are going to head out to church in a little bit. And I just wanted to share a testimony with you guys that not a lot of people know. In fact, very few people, has even heard this testimony. But when my wife and I, when we first got married, we couldn't have children. We tried for a very long time and it just wouldn't happen. But we believed that God would do it for us. We believed that He would step into our situation and that He would change it. We never went to see a doctor. Not that anything is wrong with going to see a doctor. We just believed that God would do it for us. And we just fasted and prayed and trust that He would step into our situation. In fact, when you look in the Word, when you look in the Bible, He did it for Sarah. He did it for Rebecca. He did it for Rachel. He did it for Hannah. He did it for Manoah's wife, which was Samuel's mother. And He did it for Elizabeth, the mother of John the Baptist. And we just felt that if He did it for those women, He would do it for us. And that's what we believed, and nothing could change our minds. And it didn't happen the first year or the second year or the third year. It took a long time, and we never wavered. We never stopped believing. We always just knew He would do it. And one day in church, we were praising and just worshiping God. And He said it. He said, "It's over. I have removed the barrenness." And a year from that, we had our first son. In fact, we had 4 children in 5 years. If you go on my social media, you'll see every post is about my children. And that's why, because I remember the days when we cried, the days when we held each other, my wife and I. And, it was difficult, but God is faithful. That's just who He is. And we just believed everyone in the Bible who were going through what we were going through, they received their miracle. And their children went on to do great things. And we believed the same thing would happen to us. And it did. So the reason I'm telling you that testimony is because I know some of you probably are going through the same things, or even sickness or loss or just a hard time period financially. You just have to be faithful. Keep praying, keep fasting, and be patient. And while you're doing all those things, be obedient. Be obedient to His word of what God is telling you to do. And I promise you, just as He did it for us, He's going to do it for you. It might take longer. It might happen in a week. But God is faithful. That's just who He is. All right, man. You guys have a good day. And I'll talk to you guys later.